If you're like most people and find that being consistently productive is a challenge, then you're going to want to keep watching because in this video, I'm going to show you how an AFRO can help you become more productive. Confused? Well, let me explain what I'm talking about. But before I get to that, did you know that if you Googled productivity, you'd get 237 million results? What that means is that a lot of people, just like you, are searching for an answer to become more productive. I'd even go as far as saying that every company, every leader, and just about every individual struggles with productivity. And you know what? It's not your fault. There's just so much going on in our lives nowadays that it's easy to get overwhelmed and not be as productive as you want to be. You might also lack some experience or knowledge, or you might be struggling with finding a real purpose in your life. For me, I'm always juggling personal and professional projects, and even though it's fun and I love the challenge, I know I could be even more productive. So I started looking around and reading and doing some research, and I realized something, that one of the best examples of productivity is at your local McDonald's. Think about it. The Golden Arches is the perfect example of focus on delivering a product consistently, on time, and efficiently every single time, everywhere in the world. And what makes it work are processes. McDonald's, from way back in its inception in the 1950s, has identified processes for getting things done. And so what I've done is come up with a simple solution I've named AFRO to help you be more productive. Now, an AFRO refers to a type of hair that's really big and frizzy. But my AFRO borrows the letters to create a simple acronym to make it easier for you to remember. So the A stands for analyze, and what you have to do is analyze what your output is or should be and determine the inputs you need to make that output happen. In other words, you need to create a process map. Next up is F, which stands for fudge up point, where fudge is a replacement for that bad four-letter word you hear in the movies. Anyway, the fudge up point is the critical path in your process map. This is the part of the process. If done wrong, then either nothing else can happen or you don't get your desired output. So you can't afford to fudge up this part of the process. Next, the R stands for response, taking action. Nothing happens without action being taken. So create a checklist for things that need to get done and follow your process. And last but not least is the O, which stands for orangutan eyes. But don't go looking that up in your dictionary because I made it up. What it means is to mimic what works and keep doing it over and over. So once you have a good process, just keep repeating your process until you find a better way or it no longer produces the output you want. Okay, so let me summarize how to be more productive with an AFRO. First, analyze your output and determine the correct process of inputs you're going to need. Second, identify your fudge up point and be sure you pay extra attention to getting this part of your process right. Third, response. Make a checklist and get cooking on your process. And fourth, orangutan eyes. Keep following the process over and over as long as it's producing the desired output. And there you have it, how to be more productive with an AFRO. Give that a try and let me know how it goes or if you have any questions. Thanks for watching and see you next time.